Hi, this is Matt Garrett and I'd like to give you a quick run through of how Traffic Tagger works and what it will do for your sites. First of all, let me mention that I've been building niche websites for the last 15 years, and when it comes to search engine optimization, there's very little I haven't tried at one time or another. Now, over the years, I've come to the conclusion that when it comes to getting your sites ranked in Google, it's always best to give them what they want and stick to their rules. If you tried shortcuts, loopholes or tricks to get your site to rank better, then you'll have discovered, just like I have, that sooner or later Google catch up with whatever the trick is and close it down. They roll out an update to their algorithm and whatever the loophole was gets shut down and your rankings suffer. So I stick with two principles when it comes to ranking my sites. First of all, it's got to be white hat. In other words, Google approve of whatever it is that I'm doing. And second, it's got to be automated and hands-free if at all possible. The reason for that is I've got hundreds of niche sites and I need to be able to use tools that I can set and forget, otherwise it simply takes too much time. Traffic Tagger ticks both of these boxes. It is hands-free, it will bring you automated traffic, and what's more, it fixes a problem with WordPress with the default way tag pages work, which can get your site penalized by Google. I'll cover exactly what that is in a moment for you. Okay, so I've already downloaded, installed and activated Traffic Tagger plugin on this blog. The activation screen is here. There is one other thing that you need to do as part of the activation. If we scroll down on the settings page, you'll see there's an API key for Alchemy API. Basically, you can get a free API from these guys and it helps to make sure the tags chosen, the keywords chosen, are accurate to your blog posts. If you haven't already got one, click on the link here. It will open up a new page where you can fill in your details for free and register, and they will send you an API key. It will look something like that but longer, part of that's hidden. Pop it in, scroll down to the bottom and click on Save Changes, and you'll then be able to start playing around with the settings. It is worth mentioning that Traffic Tagger will work straight out of the box. The moment you've installed it and activated it and got your Alchemy API key in there, it will start working for you. You'll get a message here at the top that tells you what it's already done. The reason I'm going through the settings is so you can tweak it to your particular preferences if you want to. You don't need to, it will be working straight away. And all the settings do have a description underneath just to remind you what each one does. So let's start with the tag display. Tag order, there's two options here, random or frequency. Random tends to work better. Frequency basically will show the tags that are occurring most commonly across the whole of the blog. Random works better. What that will do is pick a random number of tags for this post and include those at the bottom of the post. Every time someone comes to that blog post or it's refreshed for any reason, the tags that are displayed will change. The setting below is where you choose how many tags. 5 works quite well. You can up it a bit if you want to, but 5 or 6 tends to be about the right number. So basically every time the Google Spider visits that particular post, it will be displayed or will be shown different tags that take it to different tag power pages to get them all indexed and to increase the power and the internal linking for your blog. Obviously that helps make sure that the Google Spider finds things looking totally natural and that it gets fresh content over time. Now let's scroll down, and the next setting is auto tagging. The default is all new posts. It is worth changing that to all new and existing if you've got older posts, and it will start tagging those for you as well. Then we have the API key for Alchemy, which is just to make sure that it's picking relevant keywords from your posts. The relevancy score, in testing we found 0.5 to be about the best for this, but if you want to have keywords tags that are more relevant, then simply increase this score to 0.8, 0.9, something like that. That will make sure that the tags are highly relevant, but you will end up with less tags. Reducing the score, you'll end up with more tags, but they may be less relevant to the actual blog post. 0.5, as I say, tends to work best, but feel free to play with that and refresh your posts to see what you get. The next two settings are most useful if you have existing older posts. Related tags from this blog, basically Traffic Tagger will go back through your old blog posts and find related tags that it can include in the new tag pages for new posts. So again, it increases your internal linking for the blog, giving you more link juice across the whole of your blog, which is very powerful and very good in Google's eyes. You can also make sure that Traffic Tagger goes back and does this every 24 hours to increase those related tags. Because this happens every 24 hours, it helps again to make it look totally natural in the eyes of Google as you add extra content to your existing tag power pages and new ones and build the internal links for the site. Okay, let's scroll down and have a look at the tag power pages. Okay, tag snippets. This is where we fix the inherent problem with WordPress and how it deals with tags. The default setup with WordPress creates tag pages that are full copies of each blog post, and that's basically duplicate content which will get you penalized by Google. This is why most SEO experts will recommend you switch off the tag feature or make sure that those tag archive pages aren't indexed. What Traffic Tagger does is instead of taking the whole post, you take a snippet of characters or words that are relevant to that tag keyword. It then only creates tag pages or tag power pages that use a selection of related snippets from several different posts. So this is what we're doing here. First of all, you need to make sure this is ticked. It is ticked as a default to make sure it's using unique keyword-rich text snippets from your posts instead of the full post. You then decide how many characters you want for each snippet, and then you decide the minimum number of tags that you want before a tag page is created. We've got 5 here. I actually prefer 6 or 7 to make sure there's a good amount of content on there. But the important thing is instead of doing it for a single tag like WordPress does and using the whole post, you're using a snippet, a keyword-rich snippet from the post, and then create a tag power page with multiple snippets from multiple posts. Okay, so it fixes the duplicate content problem that tag pages create as the default for WordPress, and it gives you even more powerful tag archive pages, tag power pages, because there's lots of related unique content, again providing you good quality content that Google will like and lots of internal links to your blog posts themselves. These content-rich tag power pages will get indexed by Google for all sorts of long-tail keywords, so they'll start bringing you free traffic that is hands-free. You're not having to do any work for it. They're just getting indexed for all the long-tail keywords that you haven't thought of that your blog has available. You're using that. Google will like the content. You're getting the extra internal links which will boost the rankings of your posts themselves, as well as bringing you that hands-free traffic. And you've seen how quick and easy it is to set up, so by now you can see that this is the only way you should be using tag pages on your blog, the right way of getting hands-free traffic. Grab your copy of Traffic Tagger now while it's on a special discount. This discount isn't going to be available for very long, and we're not going to run it again this year. So take action now. You can have Traffic Tagger up and running on your blog within a couple of minutes and be benefiting from those extra tag power pages and hands-free traffic and using tags in the right way. Thanks very much for watching. Grab your copy of Traffic Tagger today.